Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. For those of you that haven't been here before, my name's Janice and I'm a Thermomix consultant. Today we're doing yet another one of my favourite recipes for tea, and we're going to have some chicken, and to go with it we're going to have a mushroom risotto. So this one is so easy, so quick. I've got it actually saved to my week. And it's the mushroom risotto. So it uses the sear function, which is only available on the Cookie Do recipes on the TM6. Alright, we're going to start cooking. We're going to start off by grating some Parmesan cheese. Oh, look at that. That's where I put my simmering basket, just when I'm not using the Thermomix. Rightio. 40 grams of Parmesan cheese cut into pieces. We're going to grate that. 10 seconds, speed 10. We'll put it back in this little dish and we'll set it aside for later. So, that's it. Rightio. It says to clean and dry the mixing bowl. Rightio. I'm just going to... I generally don't clean and dry the mixing bowl, but I will clean a bit more out. Perfect. Alright. Next, we're going to add 30 grams of shallot or brown onion, so that's just a shallot. 63 grams, perfect. Now we're going to chop that. That was 3 seconds, speed 5. And then we're going to scrape down the sides. And then we're going to add 40 grams of cold butter, which I had here. Righto. 40 grams of extra virgin olive oil. I love this. I found it at Robin's Kitchens the other day. Robin's Kitchen, I was looking for something for my daughter for her birthday and I bought her one, then I went back and bought me one. I liked it that much. Okay, now we're going to saute that with, and we're going to put the simmering basket on top instead of the lid, and we're going to saute that for 3 minutes at 120 degrees on speed 1. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, moving on to the next step, we're going to add the rice. Now that's that. So it says 320 grams of risotto rice, for example, arborio. So that's just, I'm just trying to think what it's called, it's what brand it is. I can't remember. It's just the regular supermarket one. An Italian risotto rice. And now we're going to put the lid back on. This time we're going to use the splash guard to prevent splashing. And actually we've just got to say, yes, we've done that. Now we'll just start the sear function. And that's going to sear that for 3 minutes. So how the sear function works with the TM6 is it heats the base of the Thermomix up quite hot, and then it stirs it, then it allows it to sit on the base without stirring while it browns and caramelizes on the bottom instead of continually stirring it. And if you know that when you're cooking, if you are frying something, like mince in a fry pan, and you continually stir it, it won't develop the really nice rich brown colours that it does when you just leave it to sit in between stirs. So I'm at that, stirring it again now. And then I don't know if you can hear that sizzling, but I can. So we're ready for the next step, which is going to be to add the liquid. And I'll just show you on the bottom of the pan, at the bottom of the dish, if you can see the browning. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the liquid, and then we'll give that a stir to sort of deglaze all the, if you can smell it, it's delicious. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll go, it's 60 grams of dry white wine. You don't have to use wine. If you just want to use a little extra stock, that's fine. And now we're going to put the lid back on with the splash guard, and we'll do that for another 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes, aroma temperature or max temperature using the sear function. So that's finished, and now it says to scrape the mixing bowl well with the spatula to loosen the rice. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't because my arm's in the way. The rice is lifting up off the bottom. Okay. I don't recommend tapping your spatula on the side of the bowl while it's on the base, because that is the bottom of the thing, the little legs, that's your scales. So if I'm going to be tapping, I usually take the bowl, or I try and always take the bowl off the base. 1 to 2 tablespoons of vegetable stock paste, and this is made in the Thermomix. It's in the basic cookbook, and it uses lots of different vegetables and herbs, and I would recommend making that. If you've got a Thermomix and you do not have some vegetable stock paste in your fridge, I would recommend making it. I think I've got a video for it. I will check, and if I have, I'll share it down below. But it's also good for using up leftover vegetables from, like if you've got a limp carrot or limp celery, that's not off, then perfect for vegetable stock paste. And the flavour it adds is really yummy. Okay, so now it says to add 250 grams of fresh mushrooms, cut into slices. What's that? There we go, we better scrape them in. Oh, look at that, 255. Okay, 720 grams of water. Rightio. Then we're going to scrape the bottom again. Now that we've got that water in there, just to make sure that we've got anything that was stuck off the bottom. because if it's going to be, we don't want it to burn onto the bottom. So, I do think I already had it all off, but anyway. Rightio. Now we're going to put the lid on with the simmering basket. I'll grab that in a minute. And we're going to cook this for 13 minutes. So 13 minutes at 100 degrees, speed 1.5 with the blade in reverse. And that's nearly the last step. That is step 24 of 26. The next step will have us stirring in the Parmesan cheese. Here, let's see, we can see what the next step's going to be. It says to transfer into a thermal serving bowl or other large bowl. And then we're going to stir in the Parmesan cheese, and it's ready to eat. Oh, we'll leave it sit for 5 minutes or so. But so this is so quick and easy. This recipe, it's awesome for when you're because it gives you a nice big bowl of something filling, and then you just have to have, like, I'm going to do some chicken. It's some leftover roast chicken, which I'm going to warm up, and some broccoli on the side, and that's going to be dinner. But this is going to give us a nice big bowl full of food. Anyway, I will be back. Alright, so that's our 13 minutes done. And we've got our thermal server. And now it says to transfer to a serving dish. So it says a thermal serving dish or any other large bowl. So that is quite watery, but it requires sitting time. Okay, so it says to add. I'll stop scraping that. I'll do that in a minute. It says to add the Parmesan, right, and then cover and set aside for a few minutes to thicken before serving. Now, I don't know if anyone's made risotto by hand, but there's a lot of stirring. And the Thermomix just really makes it easy. I'm going to have a little taste. It does require a little bit of sitting time. And it'll probably require a little bit of pepper, but I love pepper. So the rice has still got quite a firm bite to it, but it is cooked through. So we're going to leave that for a couple of minutes. I'll put the lid on, and I'll be back once it's had its sitting time. Okay, so we've had our risotto sitting here for a few minutes. It's probably about 5 minutes. I'll show you. So that's beautiful, creamy risotto. And it's still quite hot. We've had it in the thermo server and it's still steaming hot. And it's absolutely delicious. I'll probably burn myself, but that is yummy. On you go. Thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and pop over to my channel and subscribe, and I really hope I'll see you next time.